Hello there, Nate in the North here. Got something different today. Recently, I got an Xbox Series X. Yay! Thank my friend who lives in Georgia. He got one for me, and I paid him back for it. They're pretty hard to come by. I kind of gave up on getting one, just sank into my PC here, but anyways, so that was cool. And thank my wife for letting me get it and pay it back, pay it off over time. She does not like owing debts. So, so I got a Series X. And the game that I have been playing is Destiny 2. I stopped playing Destiny 2 back on the Xbox One for a main reason. The load times were trash, atrocious, garbage, gross. Get them out of here. Yuck. Okay. So I was like, hey, this is cool. I've got a Series X. I've got an Xbox One still. And I've got my PC. And I've got the game for all three. It's free to play, the base game, and then there's updates and DLCs and stuff that you pay for. So that's cool. Newest one is coming out next month on my brother's birthday. Anyways. So speed test, load times specifically. That's what I'm talking about here. I recorded all three, and I'm going to show them to you and talk about it a little bit. So here we go. I'm going to press play. Add this video to it later. And I synced them up to start at the same time with the A button. So like right when I pressed A is when I synced them. And it was a little surprising that the Series X, I think, loads first here. Or no, it's the PC. Yeah, they're both chugging, loading up. The Xbox shows you your Guardians first, but I decided not to click on anything until I saw the model of the Guardian. So PC is a little behind, but that model loads in a lot faster. And that might have to do with the RAM, I'm not sure. Or the storage drive, I guess. But I think the Series X is supposed to be super optimized. And the PC, we're already selected the tower, and we can load in. And the Xbox is just a little behind. The Series X. Xbox One still hasn't shown our Guardians yet. She's a chugging. She's fine. I remember switching from Xbox 360. No, I never did have it for 360. I had a friend who had Destiny 1 for the 360. And it came out for the Xbox One as well. And PC wins for loading into the tower first. Something a little strange later on, but one thing I wanted to do was open the menus because I noticed that they're very sluggish on the Xbox One. But Series X, everything loads, or PC, everything loads really snappy. Although there was a little delay there with the mods, which is weird, but Xbox Series X loaded in pretty quickly there. And previewing your shaders there was also something that I noticed would take a long time on the Xbox One. But PC and Series X, they both feel pretty snappy with that. And hey, Xbox One finally caught up, heading into the tower. Nice. Series X and the PC were both going to the Europa, is the newest planet that you can go to. And the PC won for getting into the tower first, but the Xbox Series X, the newest one, seems to be a little faster for loading into Europa, the planet. Now, Destiny has a bunch of servers and stuff that it runs off of, so it's possible that the internet was whatever. These were all done here at my house, and they are all done plugged in with a landline, or with a hard Ethernet cord, not done on Wi-Fi. That doesn't matter as much. You can get a little bit of lag, but for load times, it really shouldn't matter that much. Our Wi-Fi is pretty good. And the PC finally loaded into there. And Xbox Series X is all done. I quit recording when it was done. And then the PC will also be done soon. It looks really bright. On the PC, it looks really bright. I have an HDR monitor, so it's set up for that. So recording is a little weird with HDR. You'll hear people usually turn that off for recording. And I do normally too. I just forgot on this one. But Xbox One, did you notice how long that took to load in the Guardian and all the items and stuff? And then I went to preview my chest armor and loading in the mods and stuff. Oh, there's just kind of cosmetics here, but that does feel a lot snappier now than it used to. Previewing a shader. And then we're loading up the same Europa. And every single menu change on the Xbox One, you'll notice, takes at least a second, sometimes two, and it just feels gross. Like, I have day one Xbox One, so she's old. I did recently clean her all out, and everything's fine. I did not check the processor. I don't know if there's thermal paste that I would need to replace in it. Maybe I should look that up. I mean, now with the Series X, I'm not going to use my Xbox One as much anymore. It's down here in the basement for this guest TV, which we have a Roku on anyways, so whatever. There goes the ship flying in. That's pretty much all I have. Enjoy watching that go in. Oh, one last thing too. Something I didn't notice before, because when I quit playing, there were not very many emotes. There were just a few. They just started bringing them in. But I couldn't use my emotes right when I flew in. It's like they took a while to load. So you'll see on the other ones I did the like Ginyu pose, which I took a picture for my wedding. It was really cool. But my groomsmen were good sports. One of whom is the one that got me this Xbox, and another of whom is one of the guys I've been playing with lately. So, yeah, it's cool. And that's it. They're all done. So yeah, I quit playing Destiny 2 on Xbox One because of the load times mostly. Also the time sink that it draws from my life. It's a little bit of a commitment. Just ask my wife. I think she's a little, I wouldn't say irritated. That's a strong word. But, you know, she's like, you going to play Destiny 2 again? But I'll get bored with it again here soon enough. And then the new DLC come out. And if I have enough time to enough money to buy it, then I'll buy it. And it'll be fun. Thanks for watching. If you did till the end, appreciate it. I'll have another recorded video up again this week sometime soon. But last week was weird. Thanks for watching. You're awesome. Nate out.